Munchy, what we tell him?
I hear me, Miss Munchy.
Keeping it locked with Munchy.
Miss Munch! Are you run the thing, so watch out now.
You know me, I say Munchy.
Yell up Munchy.
Wha Gwaan Munchy.
Reggaeville family, this is Wha Gwaan Munchy from Germany's most popular reggae festival, the Reggae Jam in Bersenbrueck, and with me is also a very, very, very popular guest. It is Richie Campbell all the way from Portugal. Wha Gwaan Richie.
Wha Gwaan Munchy.
You there? All is well?
Yeah, all is well. Just reaching this morning, feeling good, feeling great.
Nice. This is your first time actually at Reggae Jam, right? How are you enjoying the vibe so far?
I haven't seen anything. It's my first time, and I got here like in the last 10 minutes. And I don't want to step on stage until it's my time. I want to be surprised with the atmosphere.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can assure you it's gonna be great.
I've been hearing great things.
Enough people are there already. Vibes are high. Everybody's enjoying themselves. So I'm sure you're gonna have a great set. You're on in the 876 tour actually. So this is one of many stops. How is it going so far, and what can the fans expect from this tour?
It's going great so far. The album just went straight to #1 in Portugal. We've been doing crazy shows in Portugal also. We started the tour around June. We've been to Roer. We came here now. We're going to England. Then we're going back to Portugal. We have a sold out summer, so it's going great. And I think the show is very good. It has some of the old songs mixed with some of the new songs from the new album, and I think it's a very good show. And I think the people are going to enjoy it because it's the same energy as always.
And then with the 911 band as well.
As always, could not leave home without them, never ever.
In the 876 is not just a tour, of course, this is also the name of the album that came out earlier this year. How was the reception of the people? Because we spoke to you when it just dropped, and then it was the secret release first. And our writer, Gardy, she said she was breathless because she was singing along with all the songs, she was dancing to all the songs, so she loved the record. What other feedback have you gotten in the meantime?
I mean, it's my favorite album of all the albums I've put out yet, because just because of the amount of work we put in. I'm very, very happy with every track on the album. Usually there's 1 or 2 tracks that you don't feel like you could have done better, but this one, thanks to Nico Brownie who was doing the album with us, it's just my favorite album so far, and the reception has been crazy, as I said before. #1 in I think it was like 2 hours in Portugal. When it dropped, after 2 hours it was #1. But better than that is that months after, people are talking about the album, they love the album. In Portugal it's doing great airplay. We want to promote it still, Germany and all over. It takes a little more time, but in Portugal it's going great already.
Nice, I'm glad to hear that. In the 876 we're gonna still talk about this album in a little while from now. Tonight Richie's gonna mash up Reggae Jam with the album with the 911 band, and of course if you want to check out videos from the live show, you can check out photos from the live show on reggaeville.com. And Reggae Jam of course is not the only festival that we're reporting from. We're gonna be at Roer Reggae Summer. We're gonna have videos from enough other festivals that you can check out all in the Reggaeville, of course. And then we're gonna be at Reggae Geel in Belgium. And yeah, we're gonna have videos such as the one from Barrington Levy.
She's giving me problems. My woman, she is a problem. My woman, she is a problem. I came to live with her. I came to live with her. Still I came to live without her. No way, no way.
Reggaeville family, this is Reggae Jam, this is still Munchy, and this is still Richie Campbell. We started speaking of the 876 album already. We both share the love for Jamaica because you named the album in the 876. I have it actually tattooed here, 876.
I did not know that, you know.
Yeah, for a good while. I didn't follow fashion.
You have the album?
No, I haven't.
So you need the
album. I have it like on iTunes, yeah, but I have no hard copy.
Alright, I'll give it to you because you bought it on iTunes. It's good enough. The support is there.
Alright, once bought on iTunes, I can get the hard copy for free.
Yeah, exactly. That's a special, it's a promotion.
Great, excellent.
Just for you.
Thank you.
Don't advertise it, otherwise it's...
You haven't heard anything. We didn't say anything. So in the 876, in the intro of the album, you mentioned that there's some kind of magic about Jamaica. You say lyrics flow easier, music sounds better, and all these things. But you also said that you don't really know why. Have you yet come across the answer for that Jamaican magic, where that's coming from? Because I also find it very hard to explain to people.
Well, there's obviously a part of it that you cannot explain because it's just part of the vibe. But in terms of music, for me as an artist, the reason why I like to go to Jamaica is just the difference in the work ethic that people put into the music. Like in Portugal, you see, usually artists will voice an album, then 3 years after they will voice another album. In Jamaica, it's like the competition is always there, very present. So once you get into the studio, you just have to put in the work, and the next day you have to go back, the next day you have to go back. Because the music scene in Jamaica is so dynamic, the competition is everywhere, so you have to work extra hard. And I think that is what actually made me produce some of my best work, was that pressure of being there and working on that level.
Okay. Was it a deliberate decision to say, I want to make my next album with a Jamaican producer and in Jamaica also?
Yeah, definitely, precisely because of that, because from my recent experiences going to Jamaica, I got that vibe that these guys work much harder than we do back in Portugal. So I wanted to feed off of that energy and see what I could do under those circumstances. So I was very fortunate. I'm very happy to work with Nico, because that man will push you to the limit. Yeah, to the limit, trust me. But in the end, it's for a good cause.
We can also see Nico in the video for I Feel Amazing, and there you have our red stripe, you have jerk chicken, you have the sound system vibe in the street. Is that also something that you really appreciate, and what you do when you're over there, eat jerk chicken and drink a red stripe?
Well, actually, that's the thing I appreciate the most, but actually this time around we didn't have time to do that. It was only for the video, so we didn't have free time at all. It was just straight studio and shooting videos. But I mean, I want to go back later in the year to just promote stuff and just be at dances all the time. All the time.
And the I Feel Amazing video was practically, I think, 3 shots.
It's 2 shots.
Yeah, is it really
It's
just two shots?
Yeah, just
okay,
2 shots.
Even wickeder then. All right,
Yeah,
so
2.
how long did it take for this one first shot? How many times did you have to repeat that and you finally wrapped it up?
It was like 3-4 hours, something like that, because first we had to rehearse.
Yeah, exactly.
Then we had to choose where everyone would be. And at the same time, we had to decide, like, at this point, you have to move there, and you have to do this, you have to do that. So,
Behind the camera.
even behind the camera. So, and plus, I had to headbutt the ball. So it was hard. And I think actually one of the times we had this very expensive camera, and one of the times, this man just kicked the ball. I headbutted the ball straight into the camera. And it ended up banging the cameraman, and it was just madness. But it took like 4 hours, trust me. But it's 2 shots, yeah.
Yeah, wow, and it sounds, it looks just like, oh, it's like nothing, you know?
Yeah.
You know, without so
You should see the
ease.
outtakes.
Yeah.
You should see the outtakes.
I would love to see them. You shot that video as well as the best friend video with Pedro Diaz, right?
Yeah,
And
it's
tell
my
me,
bassy, actually.
oh, he's your bassy, for real? So is he a bassy or is he a director? Or what
He's
is
everything. He's both, really. He's very talented in both ways. He's been getting into the directing stuff, and he's very good.
yeah, man, definitely.
Yeah.
So did he come across the story for best friend, or whose idea was that? Because it's really adorable with
It was
the 2
me
kids.
and him. Me and him, we decided that we wanted to, because the song is called Best Friend, and it's not only like, it's more than a love song. We wanted to do a love song, but touch on what I think is the most important part in a relationship, which is the friendship. So then the video, we wanted to do something that would highlight that part instead of just the love. And 2 kids was actually, we thought about 2, like an old couple,
Okay.
but then we thought about 2 kids, which is, it depicts more the innocent part of love, the friendship. So it was great, and I still to this day, I watch that video all the time.
Yeah, it is so lovely. So I was wondering, would you also pick a mango and then sell it and make a hustle and all these things for a girl, or what would you actually
To
do
get
for
a
it?
girl, everything I would sell. I would sell everything. I would take this microphone, that camera, and go sell it. Of course. I mean,
I'm so glad to help you, you know.
I mean, of course, like, especially when we were kids, like, we would do everything to get a girl, which was the first girl. So, yeah, of course, that's what love's about. going crazy.
So that girl that you will want at some point should be so happy and lucky.
I will have to go sell a mango, yes.
Nice, nice. You can still watch Best Friend. You can watch I Feel Amazing on YouTube for Richie Campbell. And of course, there are also great videos on the Reggaeville YouTube for you to watch. We have Zaga with So Far Away. We have the project with Natalie Rise and Notice, and they come along with Kabaka Pyramid for Generations Will Rise. And all new now is Lion D and Jason. They're putting up a Resistance.
Not true, we living in a time full of violence and crime. The people stressing, yo.
From the motive and intention of today's politicians, we learn a lesson, yo.
To put our trust in a system that just makes us the victim. It's out to the question, yo.
It's our birthright to find love and peace of mind. Receive a blessing now.
Cause there is no time to waste, so you better make haste. In this your wicked rat race, there's no love or grace. This gets replaced by your paper chase. Don't forget to give your thanks and praise.
Jason and Lion D. Resistance is on YouTube. So is Richie Campbell's video for I Feel Amazing, which ends in the Grafton studio in Vineyard Town in Kingston.
Of course.
Yeah, when I was
here.
I actually did an interview with Protege.
Okay, yeah.
So I was wondering, is that actually where you did most of the works for the album, or were parts of the album done there, or where were they done?
Not at all. We just we did the rehearsals for Just Boss, because we did Just Boss this time around. So we had to rehearse. So we rehearsed there and in the next studio, which I don't remember the name, but big up and give thanks. But yeah, and every time I go there, I just, for some reason, we end up being at Grafton for some reason. So it was the place that we remembered instantly that we had to shoot there.
Yeah, nice. And I love the vibes. Richie Stevens is in the video as well. Romain is there. So nice vibes.
Jalil too. I have to
Nice,
big up Jalil.
Nice, definitely. So where was actually most of the work for the In the 876 album done? Because I think you started actually working in Portugal, and Nico, big up Nico, by the way. Nico will love you.
Nico,
it's not just
congratulations on your wedding. Just the inform on the man.
Yes. See? So where were most of the work done?
We started in Portugal, exactly. Like the whole creative process was in Portugal, which is strange because usually people would go to Jamaica to do the writing process, but we did it in Portugal, and then every recording was done at Nico Brownie's studio, actually, at his home, which is a great studio, and a lot of hits were written and recorded there. So we had that kind of home feeling, so we were comfortable, but the quality is great.
Yeah, definitely. You also have great musicians on it as well. Of course, the 911 played a major part in the recording, but you also have Dean Fraser. Who else is on board from Jamaica side?
I tell you, it's just crazy. We had so many people because we did like the basic rhythms here, and then we went there, and I mean, one day you had Dean Fraser, then you would have Sharita doing the harmony, of course. Lee is crazy doing the harmonies. Hector from Zinc Fence came in to do some percussions. I mean, just Maxi from, I don't know the name of the band now, but Maxi and them, you know? Yeah. Just people that Nico works with, and that he trusts and introduced to me. So, I mean, we were in great hands.
You mentioned it already. You said you wanted to do an album in Jamaica with a Jamaican producer, but was it also always clear that that would be Nico Brownie, or why did you choose to work with Nico? How have you met him?
Not that I met him because one of the times I went to Jamaica, I had recorded the song True Believer in Love with Richie Stevens. And it was Danny Brownie, Nico's father, who was producing it. And I met Nico at his house on that date. And then we just were talking through WhatsApp. And I mean, you know, when you feel you get a connection with a person that is deeper than music. And from there, I just decided that I needed a Jamaican producer, like a good producer to work with. And instantly I thought about Nico because we just connected on a deeper level, like a real friendship. And it just went from there.
Was it also part of the writing process in a way?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you have a Jamaican in the room and you're writing lyrics, obviously the man are gonna say, don't say that. Don't say that. Say something else.
What was something that he forbid you to say, or that he corrected you?
No man, Nico is a traditional person when it comes to songwriting. Okay. And I mean, but I have the same style. So I mean, there was no cursing in the album. That was a choice that we made. Because, I mean, why, really? You can find other words to say the same thing.
Exactly. True.
But other than that, I mean, it was just bouncing ideas off each other and came up with some great lyrics.
Nice. And the outcome is In the 876. album you definitely have to check out. Great, great vibes. So that album was partially done in Portugal, also in Jamaica. So for the future now, can you imagine to do more works in Jamaica again? Or was that a one-time project and now you would move on to a whole different project?
Well, I will always keep working with Nico, regardless if it's here or there. But right now, my next idea is I'm building a studio in my house.
Okay.
And I want to, like, when the summer ends, I want to go straight in the studio and just stay there for the whole winter and just come up with stuff. Like, I want to work in Portugal as well. Because we have a lot of great musicians in Portugal, and I don't want them to cut them out. I don't want to cut them out of the process of making music, because I feel that they deserve and they have the quality to come up with some great songs. And we want to prove now that we can make great reggae music in Portugal as well for the first time.
So the people can look forward to those recordings coming up. But still, you said you're gonna be going back to Jamaica for a jerk chicken red stripe and of course a lot of sound system show, right? All right. So Richie Campbell is traveling, of course. You can still check out the In the 876 tour dates on reggaeville.com. So if you can catch him live, right? And I'm also traveling a bit. I'm already looking forward to Rototom, where I'll be going this year again in August. Rototom is keeping in Benicàssim, Spain again from the 15th to the 22nd of August. So please make sure you check in rototom.tv every night for the live stream and the interviews there. And I'm sure it's going to be a great festival. If you don't make it, as I said, the live stream will be there. It's going to be wicked, and it's going to be just as wicked as last year when Shaggy did mash up Rototom. Shaggy last year at Rototom. Make sure you're gonna be in Spain, or if anything, check out the report on Reggaeville as usual. We are going to enjoy Reggae Jam now. Richie Campbell is just about to hit the stage. I think about 20 minutes from now or something. Nervous as yet?
Never nervous. Very excited all the time. Yeah, I need to get my energy up now.
All right. So you're gonna warm up? You're gonna do some exercise?
Yeah.
How are they gonna look like?
I just skip a lot and I stretch out.
Can we do that? Can we do it together right now? Okay, all right. What do I do? That's?
I just stretch out. And that's all you need to do, really. Yeah?
Alrighty. Anything else?
And then you skip. But I'm not going to skip now. Yeah.
Why? Why not?
Because I don't want to get tired now, you know.
All right.
And I don't want to be caught on Wha Gwaan Munchy skipping. Now I'm going to look away.
All right.
Skipping out of this interview.
Thank you so much.
Wha Gwaan Munchy.